Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Game Hub. I'm your host, GamerK, and it is once again time for another Tales from the Conventions. And this one, I'm going a little bit more back a while away, and one of my first Comic-Cons at Fan Expo Canada, where I met two Canadian voice actors that I've loved in one series and another one I loved in two series, which is kind of confusing. I had no clue they were going to be there, and it was an absolute thrill. I am talking about one of the campers of Total Drama Island, Novie Edwards, who was Lashana on Total Drama. She was fantastic, an absolute gem. I think I got a photo with her. I can't remember. I definitely got a photo with the next guy with my sister, but that is the voice of you know him as the TV show host who loves torturing the campers for laughs and definitely gave me a lot of laughs, and also as the skater dude that we all loved during the best days of our lives in the mall, Jude, Christian Potenza. Meeting these two was like a Canadian dream come true for me. They were one of my favorite shows at the time was Total Drama Island. 16 was an absolute thrill it was a good comedy show that kind of definitely showcased what it was like to be a teenager. They talked about finding a job, doing new relationships, things happening as you get older, and they definitely did one episode that definitely made the women look like villains in a good way, and they basically spelled it out. Not a lot of shows are willing to go for that, and they didn't need to do an actual metaphor by turning into a mystical animal. Man, is Pixar not behind on shit. But it was still, even though I don't care. Still a great fan meet. Love them. Got some autographs. Hey, I don't like saying my real name on this. Me. Great meeting you. And I know the signature is a little faded, and it was a good number of years ago. Got this signed by Lashana. She was an absolute doll, an absolute gem, and it was fun meeting her. And I had to get this. I had to get this because I quoted Total Drama Action. Who would want something so tacky? Even though I still want one. I got my own Gilded Chris. Hey. Okay, I gotta cover my name. I am a golden god. I had a blast meeting these two. And it's definitely one of the moments I really, really remember a lot going to early Fan Expo Canada, because back in the day, I didn't really do as much research as I did on who was going to go there. But they were at a booth in the vendors hall with Artist Alley, and I also met. I know they're not on the thumbnail or anything, but I also met two of the creators of the shows, and they were really, really fun too. I think I got a picture with one of them. It's been almost 9 years since all that stuff. So it's hard for me to remember all of it. But they thought I was such a big fan that they had the buttons of characters and everything. And they even let me get some free ones because I was such a huge fan. I was making the jokes. I was quoting the show. They just loved that I loved the show. And this was all before Redonkulous Race was released. So they told me about it, that it was like The Amazing Race, but at Total Drama style. And I'm like, oh, dear Lord, is Chris going to be killing these people during these? And they're like, no, it's a whole new host. And they said it was the voice of Jonesy from 16. And I was so excited because, again, Jonesy is my favorite character from the show. Love him. And I always love the gag that every episode he was at a new job that he had for one day. Was always fun. Yeah, this one's going to be a bit of very brief tales from the conventions because it was kind of a quick meeting them, getting autographs, a couple photos, some merch. I'm just telling you guys right now, anyone who watches my videos, if you're Canadian and you didn't grow up with Total Drama Island or 16, either that or you're around my age and you never heard of these shows, definitely find them. They are Canadian classics that deserve... Actually, you know what? It's kind of weird. I also met here at one of my conventions in Windsor, the voice of Jen, who was also the voice of Gwen from Total Drama. I didn't get an autograph or anything because it was completely all new to me. It was so new to these conventions. I didn't know what to do. So, yeah, I guess this is a for kind of slowly talking about the other two, but mostly about Novie and Christian. Still had a lot of fun with these, and it just again reiterates my love of of fandom. Whether things happen in the future or not, still great, still good moments. And now I won't have a convention tale until August and then October. You know what? I think I'm going to do for October, because I only do 3 videos for my December videos. I think I'm only going to do, 2 convention tales for October to kind of balance it out a little bit, because I did miss a couple, the last couple years because I was away during the summer. So, yeah, I'll do that. But yeah, I still love these. Meeting them was fantastic. And I honestly hope to meet some more of the Total Drama cast. I know they're probably off doing other projects and everything. And the fact that, I could have met one at NiagaraCon last year, but time ran out. I could have met Owen and Trent, who, for those of you who don't know, is also the voice of Dan Kuso from Bakugan Battle Brawlers, OG version. Yeah. Once again, when you go to conventions, do your research, ladies and gentlemen. And that's pretty much it for this video, ladies and gentlemen. So, like, comment, subscribe down below. Thank you for joining me for this month's convention tales. I'll see you guys in August for the next one. This is GamerK, logging out.